కాలేజ్ పేరు చెప్పండి, నేను చెప్తాను. నేను రేపు గండిపేట సైడ్ ఉంటాను, అట్లానే అడుగుతున్నాను. మెసేజ్ చేయండి, నేను Good evening, friends. So let's start the topic, data interpretation. So we done few questions in data interpretation. Can you please try to solve these questions? I think this question is completed. Yeah, please try to solve this one. Yes. What is the answer for this one? So find the average number of students appeared in shift 1 to 4. So number of students appeared in shift 1 to 4. So total number of students will be equal to 5,500. So what about 1%, where 1% is equal to 20%, 2 will be equal to 16, and next fourth will be equal to 12. So if I add all values, 12, 16, 36, 36 plus 12 equal to 48. So average is nothing but 48 by 3. 48 by 3 equal to 16%. 16% of 5,000 by 5,500. So what is the 16% of 5,500 is nothing but 8,880. 16% of 5,500. Percentage is cancelled. 880. Answer is 880. Next, find the central angle for students appeared in shift 2 of the examination. Shift 2 will be equal to 16%, where we need to find out 16%. Just look at here. 100% will be equal to 360 degrees. 100% equal to 360 degrees. We need to find out 16%. we need to multiply 36 into 16. So just look at here, 6 6 are 6. Answer is ends with 6. How many options we are having? 57 and 43.6. So answer cannot be 43. Why? Because 36 into 6. 36 into 10 will be equal to 360. And also it will be equal to 36 half will be equal to 18. It will be more than 50. So the answer will be only one option, 57.6. Answer is 57.6 per degrees. 57.6 degrees. Next. Find the total number of students appeared shift to 4 and 5 together of the examination. 5 and 6. 5 will be equal to 10, 18, 28 percentage. 28% of 5,500. So almost it will be equal to 30 percentage. 30% of 5,500 will be equal to 55 into 3. Will be equal to 165. It is less than 165. So all are more than 165, 165. So 28 into 55. So it is not the answer. It is not the answer. Only B and D will be our B and E will be our answer. So just look at here, 28 into 55. 28 into 5 equal to half of 28 will be equal to 140. Again half of 28 will be equal to 140. 140 plus 14 equal to 154. So the answer will be equal to 154 0. Or else directly also we can find out 28 into 55 will be equal to 5 8s are 0. Only 1 0 will get. So we won't get double 0. So answer cannot be 1600. And also we can say that so 28 is multiplication of 7 table. 28 is multiplication of 7 table. 55 is multiplication of 11 table. Out of 1600, 1540. So which is the 7 multiplication and 11 multiplication will be only one option. So the answer will be equal to 1540. Instead of doing any multiplication directly also we can put the value. So out of these two options, so in the sense it is less than 1650. So 1650 less than two options. Out of two options, we need to go with the multiplication of 7 and multiplication of 11. So anything is possible. Here only one option is multiplication as well as 11 multiplication. So answer is 1540. Next, students appeared in shift to 3 and 4 together of the examination are what percentage more or less than the students appeared in shift to 1. Student appear in 3 and 4. 3 and 4 will be equal to 36 percentage appeared in first. that is 20 percentage. What is the difference of 36 and 20 will be equal to 16. 16 by 20 will be equal to 80 percentage. 16 by 20 equal to 80 percentage. Next, find the ratio of students appeared in shift to 4 and 6. Find the number of ratio of students appeared in shift to 4 and 6. 4 and 6. 4 will be equal to 12, 18. 12 and 18 equal to 30. 2 and 3. 2 and 3 will be equal to 40. 30 by 40 will be equal to 3 is to 4. 30 by 40 equal to 3 is to 4. So the next question is, students appeared in first and sixth together. First and sixth together. First and sixth together, 38 percentage, and 3 and 5. 3 and 5 will be equal to 34. So 38 percentage is more than 34 percentage, where difference equal to 4 percentage. 4% of 5,500. Percentage is 0000 is cancelled, 220. So number of students appeared will be, difference will be equal to 220. Number of students difference equal to 220. Next. So he is given the year and school ABC, total number of students, total girls. In 2000, total number of students, total girls. So note, total number of students in any school in any year is total boys and girls in that school in that year. So if the, just look at here data, first of all, total number of students equal to 720. If girls equal to 360, where A, I'm writing A 1999, girls will be equal to 360. And here also half of the value 180. Here also 9 threes are 9 fives are, and the difference is 180. And the next one, so total students 900, total girls will be equal to 450. So difference is 450, 180. 6 tens are 60, 6 threes are 48, sorry 6 threes are 18, and the difference equal to 420. Here also 4 tens are 40, 4 threes are 12, and the difference equal to 280. Now we got total number of, we know the total number of girls, total number of boys, total students. Here it will be boys, and B will be equal to total boys. Here also boys. If the average number of students in school A in 1999, 2000, 2001 are 700, then find the total number of students in school A. If he mentioned that if total number of the average number of students, so he is given only 99, 2000. He didn't mention 2001. He is given 2001 also. Average will be equal to sum by number. So total is given 700, average is given, total sum we need to find out, number equal to 3 years, where sum equal to 2100, sum equal to 2100. 99 total number of students will be equal to, we need to add all the values, we need to add all the values, average number of students in school A, right? We need to add only school A only. So 720 and 900 will be equal to 1620. Now the difference will be equal to 80. Only one option we are having 80, so the option will be equal to 480 is our answer. Total average will be equal to sum equal to 2100. So if I add total students in 99, 2000, we are getting 1620. So we need to subtract 2100 minus 1620. Last two digits will be equal to 80. So only one option in 80. So the answer equal to 480. Next, number of girls in school A and B. Number of girls in school A and B together in 2000. Already is given number of girls. So 450 and 180 will be equal to 630. Number of girls A and B together in 2000. 2000. Girls will be equal to 450 and 180 will be equal to 9 5s are 9 2s are. So 5 plus 2 will be equal to 7 9 7 are 630. Are what percentage more or less than the total number of students in B and C together in 2000? Total number of students in school B and C. Total number of students in B and C. What is the total number of students in B and C? 1000. So here we are having 1000, here we are having 630. Then the difference will be equal to 37 percentage. So that is 370. So if I write in percentage, it will be equal to 37 percentage. Next, find the total number of boys in school ABC together. School ABC together in 1999. Already here we are having 720. Girls will be equal to 360. Boys equal to 360. So 360, 180. Difference equal to 180. So 450, 270. Difference equal to 180. So all are multiples of 9 table. 9 fours are, 9 twos are, 9 twos are. Total will be equal to 8. 9 eights are 72. So total number of boys in a school will be equal to 720 will be our answer. Next, the average number of students ABC in 1999 are what percent of total students in school B in 2000? Average number of students from ABC in 1999. So just now, okay, we need to add all the values. Again, it is also multiples of 9 table. 9 eights are, 9 fours are, 9 fives are. 8 plus 4 equal to 12. 12 plus 5 equal to 17. 17 into 9 equal to 1530. Average will be equal to 3. So it will be equal to 510. And what is given the what percent of total students in 2000? 2000 in school B will be equal to 600. So now the difference will be equal to 90, 90 by 600. Or what percentage, right? Okay. He is not asking percentage more or less. So 510 by 600 into 100. So it will be equal to 85 percentage. 6 sides are 40, 6 sides are 48, 6 nines are 54. So it is in between 48 and 54. So the answer will be equal to 510 will be equal to 85 percentage. Next, Find the ratio of number of boys in school B 2000 to the number of find the ratio of number of boys in school B number of boys school B number of boys in 2000 2000. So total number of students is 600, girls will be 180 and the difference is 420 to the number of boys in school C. So it will be equal to 10, it will be equal to 3. If I subtract 7, 280. So these two are multiplication of 14 table. 14 threes are 14 twos are. So the answer will be equal to 3 is to 2. Total number of girls in school ABC together in 1999. So total number of girls in ABC, ABC 99. It is in 4 table, 2 table, 9 fours are, 9 twos are, 9 threes are. All are multiples of 9 table. So 6 plus 3, 8, 10. Total number of girls will be equal to 8, 10. Or how much more or less than the total number of girls in ABC together in 2000. 9 fives are, 9 twos are. So it will be equal to 9 sevens are 630 plus 120 will be equal to 750 and the difference of these two equal to 810 minus 750 equal to difference is 60. So the answer equal to 60. Next we are having topic is mensuration. So in this we are having area of square. What is the area of square will be equal to a square. So what is the diagonal of square will be equal to root a. So what is the area of rectangle will be equal to L into B. Diagonal will be equal to root of L square plus B square. And also what is the perimeter will be equal to what is the perimeter of rectangle. So opposite sides are equal in rectangle BB. So that is perimeter equal to 2 times of L plus B, whereas square will be equal to perimeter is all sides are equal. It will be equal to 4A. So what is the answer here? The diagonal of square is 35 root 2 centimeter whose area is 161 square centimeter less than the area of circle Find the circumference of circle. So what will be the answer? The diagonal of square. What is the diagonal of square? Root 2a. Diagonal of square is root 2a will be equal to 35 root 2. Diagonal of square is root 2a, where root 2 is cancelled, where a equal to 30. And also whose area? What is the area? Whose area? A square. A square equal to 35 square, where 5 square is 25. Multiplication of 3 into 4 equal to 12, whose area is 161 square centimeter less. In the sense, we need to add 120, 161. If add these two, so it will be equal to 6, it will be equal to 8, 1386. So total will be equal to 1386 or less than the area of square. So that will be equal to what is the area of square? Pi r square, where pi r square equal to 1386. Pi r square equal to 1386, where pi is nothing but 22 by 7, r square is equal to 1386. So do the cancellation, 22 ones are 22, 6 and 3, where r square equal to 441, then the r will be equal to 21. What is the circumference of circle? What is the circumference of circle? 2 pi r, where 2 pi r equal to 2 into 22 by 7 into 21, where r equal to 21. 7 ones are 7 threes are 2 into 22 equal to 44. 44 into 3 equal to 132. So the answer equal to 132. The ratio of the height and radius of cylinder is 7 is to 3. If the curved surface area of the cylinder is 572 meter square, find the volume of cylinder. So what is the curved surface area of cylinder? Will be equal to 2 pi rh. So, and the volume of cylinder will be equal to pi r square h. So it will be equal to what is given? Curved surface area of cylinder. What is the curved surface area of cylinder? 2 into 22 by 7. So what is the height? That is height equal to 7x and radius equal to 13x. So we need to multiply these two. So R and H will be equal to 13 sevens are 91, or else you can write we are having the cancellation of 7 into 13 x square is equal to 572, where 7 is cancelled, and 13 ones are 13 fours are 52, again 13 fours are 52, 2 into 22 equal to 44, where x square equal to 1 and x will be equal to 1. Find the volume of the cylinder. What is the volume of the cylinder? Pi r square h. That is 22 by 7 into where r will be equal to 13 into 13 r square, where h is equal to 7. 7 times of x. So where 7 is cancelled, answer 22 and 2 multiplication. 2 threes are 6, 6 threes are 18. Answer is ends with 18. Only one option we are having 18. So the answer equal to 3718. Answer is 3718. Next question. The perimeter of rectangle. What is the perimeter of rectangle? 2 times of n plus b. The perimeter of rectangle is equal to perimeter of square. What is the perimeter of square? 4a. Whose area? Square area. A square equal to 1296 and A equal to 36. Where A equal to 36. If I substitute here 4 into 36, so it will be equal to 2 ones are 2 twos are, it will be equal to 72. Where A plus B equal to 72. Find the area of rectangle if the breadth of rectangle is 26. Where B equal to 26 and L equal to 46. Where L equal to 46, B equal to 26. Find the area of rectangle. It will be equal to 26 into 46. So area of rectangle equal to L into B. So 6 into 6 will be equal to 6. So the answer is ends with 6. There is no option for 6. So the answer equal to none of this. If I do the calculation, I will get 1196. Answer equal to 1196. But by using option 6 6 6, answer has to be ends with 6. There is no option for 6. So all options are wrong. So answer will be only one, that will be equal to none of this. Answer is none of this. Next question. The perimeter of the square. What is the perimeter of square? 4a. 4a equal to 112, where a equal to 28. Perimeter of square is 112 and the length of rectangle is equal to side of a square. What is the side of square? I am getting a equal to 28. So he is saying that length of rectangle is side of the square and the area of rectangle is 392. What is the area of rectangle? L into B equal to 392, where L equal to 28, B equal to 392 divided by 28. So do the cancellation. So it will be equal to 14. 28 into 14. 14 eights are 112, 14 twos are 28, that is 392. 392. So I got L equal to 28 and B equal to 14. So finally what is asking? Find the area of circle. What is the area of circle? Pi r square. Pi r square whose radius is equal to breadth. What is the breadth we are having? 14. So pi equal to 22 by 7, where r equal to 14 into 14. 7 ones are 7 twos are 22 into 4, 22 into 2 equal to 44. 44 into 14, his answer is ends with 6. So we are having two options, one is 1386 and 616. So we can choose 616. Why? Because 44 and 2 will be equal to 88 only. In the sense it can't be more than 880. So first option is more than 880. It will be ruled out. Only one option we are having. It will be equal to 616. Answer is 616. Next question. Next. If the circumference of circle is 132 centimeters and the radius of the circle is equal to the height of the cylinder whose volume is 1650 centimeter cube, then find the radius of the cylinder. What is the circumference of circle is nothing but P equal to 2 pi r. P equal to 2 pi r is equal to 132, where 2 is nothing but 2. Pi will be equal to 22 by 7, where r equal to 132. 22 into 2 equal to 44. 44 ones are 44 threes are, where r equal to 21. What is the, we need to find the radius of the cylinder. Volume of cylinder will be equal to pi r square h. So that will be equal to whose volume? What is the volume? So 1650 is equal to 22 by 7, where r equal to 21 into 21, and find the radius of the cylinder. Height of cylinder and the radius of circle is equal to, okay. Radius of the circle is equal to height of the cylinder, where r square into h is equal to 21. 7 ones are 7 threes are, do the simplification. So 11 twos are 11150. So 2 threes are 6. So it will be equal to 25, where r square equal to 25 and r will be equal to 5. So radius of cylinder equal to 5 centimeter. Radius of cylinder equal to 5 centimeter. Next. If the length of the rectangle is 8 more than the breadth of rectangle, so it will be equal to, and the perimeter of rectangle is 64. So perimeter will be equal to 2 times of L plus B is equal to 64. And what is given? Length of rectangle is 8 centimeter more than the breadth. So it will be equal to 2 times of, we can write like this, or else length of rectangle length of rectangle is 8 centimeter more than the breadth. So already breadth will be equal to B only. So L will be equal to 8 plus B. So instead of L we can write 8 plus B plus B is equal to 64. 2 ones are 232. So 2B is equal to, so 8 goes to right side, 24, B equal to 12. So I got B equal to 12. Then what about L? L equal to 20. L equal to 20. If the area of square, what is the area of square? A square. Area of square is equal to the 15 times the area of rectangle. That is L into B. So what is the L value? 20, B value 15. So it will be equal to 15 into 20 into 12. 15 into 20 into 12. So it will be equal to a square equal to 240 into 15. 240 into 15. So 24 into 15 equal to 360, where A equal to 60, we can write A equal to 60. Then what is the perimeter of square? What is the perimeter of square? 4 times of A. So it will be equal to 4 into 60 is nothing but 240. So the answer equal to 240 centimeters. Next question. The ratio of the radius to the height of the cylinder is 7 is to 8. If the radius of the cylinder to the side of the square is 2 is to 3, if the volume of cylinder is 9856, then find the perimeter of the square. What is the volume of the cylinder will be equal to pi r square h is equal to 9856. So here the ratio of the radius of the radius to the height of cylinder is 7 is to 8. So that will be equal to pi is nothing but 22 by 7. What is the r value? 7. 7x and 7x, where h is equal to 8 is equal to 9856, where 7 7 is cancelled. So here we are having 22 7 8. 22 in the sense here we are having two table is cancelled. What is the divisibility rule for 11? Obviously it is cancelled. Why? Because all the options are in integers only. It is cancelled by 11 table. 9 plus 5 equal to 14. 8 plus 6 is also 14. So directly I can cancel with the 22 table. 22 ones are 22 fours are 56 x square equal to, directly I will write 8. 22 fours are 88. Out of 98, if I subtract 88, it will be equal to 105. Again 22 into 5 will be equal to 110. So 22 into 5 will be equal to 110. I will go with the 4 times again. 8 times 88. 105 and 88 will be equal to, so 12 and 5 will be equal to 17. So it will be equal to 4 4 in 2 table 8. 6 we are getting in 8 times. So here we are having 176. 176 is nothing but 8 table. In 56 table 8 times, how many times we are getting in the sense? In 6 table 8. 6 table 8 will be equal to 6 3s are 18, 6 8s are 48, where x square will be equal to 8. What is the x value is nothing but, where it is also ratio, right? 8x will be x cube. X cube equal to 8 and x equal to 2. X cube equal to 8, x equal to 2. And the next one, what is the next one? The radius of the cylinder to the side of a square is 2 is to 3. Then find the perimeter of square. So radius will be equal to, here radius equal to 7 times of x. 7 times of x equal to, where x equal to 2. 7 2s are 14. Side of square equal to, so what is the side of the square? 3 by 2 times of 14. So 2 ones are 2 sevens are 7 threes are 21. And the perimeter of square equal to 4a. 4 into 21. 4 into 21 equal to 84. So the answer will be equal to 84. Each side of a cube is increased by 30 percentage, then find how much percentage the volume of the cube. What is the volume of cube is nothing but a cube. So each side is increased by 30 is nothing but 130 percentage. A equal to 10. It is increased by 30 percentage. It's nothing but a equal to 30 percentage is increase. So out of 10, 30 percentage will be equal to 3. So total will be equal to 13. So total will be equal to, what is the volume of cube? A cube. 13 cube. 13 cube equal to 2197. What is the initial value we are having? Initially is 10. So 10 cube equal to 1000. Initially 1000. Final value is 2197 and the difference will be equal to 119.7. Answer is 119.7. Next. The ratio of side of square and radius of circle is 5 is to 7. If the perimeter of square is 60, then find the area of circle. What is the perimeter of square? 4a. 4a equal to 60, where a equal to 15. The ratio of side of square. Side of a square is nothing but s, and radius of circle equal to 5 by 7. Ratio of side of square. What is the side of square? We got 15. So here it will be equal to 15. In 5 table 15, how many times? 3 times. So in 7 table also 3 times will be equal to 21. Is given side of a square and radius of circle. Already we got side of a square equal to 15. It is in the ratio 5 by 7. We got 5 parts equal to 15. In 5 table 15, 3 times. In 7 table 3 times equal to 21. So already we got perimeter of square. What is the area of circle? What is the area of circle? Pi r square. What is the pi value? 22 by 7. R value equal to 21 into 21. 7 ones are 7 threes are 2 threes are 6. So answer is 6. Whether it is 1256 or else 1386 in the sense. Answer should be 11 table as well as 3 table, 7 table. So 11 table, directly will go with the 11 table 1256. 1256 is not cancelled by 11 table. The sum of odd 7 and 8. 7 is not equal to 8. It is not possible. So the answer equal to 1386. If you go with 1386, 9 equal to 9, and also it is cancelled by 3 table and 7 table. So only one option. So the answer equal to 1386. Answer equal to 1386. Next one. Is given if the ratio of the radius and height of cone. Radius and height of cone will be equal to 3 by 7. What is the sum of the double the height and one third of the radius of the cone? The volume of cone is 1782. What is the volume of cone? Pi r square h. Volume of cone, right? Volume of cylinder is pi r square h. Volume of cone will be equal to one third of pi r square h. One third of pi r square h will be equal to 1782. So one third pi will be equal to 22 by 7. What is the r value? 3 times. So that is 3 into 3 equal to 9x square, and h will be equal to 7x. So 1782. 7 7 is cancelled. 3 ones are 3 threes are. So 22 times of 3 equal to 66. 66, it has to be cancelled. 1782 is cancelled by 66 table. 66 times of 2 equal to 132. So it will be equal to 462. It will be equal to 27. So x cube equal to 27. So how I am taking 7 in the sense in six table. 7 will be equal to 6 sevens of 42. So where x cube equal to 27, x equal to 3. Where x equal to 3, so finally what we need to find out, where r equal to 3 times of x equal to 9, where h is equal to 7 times of x equal to,
amount attendance.
and finally what is asking, what's the sum of the double the height? Double the height is nothing but height will be equal to 21. Sum equal to 2 times of 21 plus one third of the radius of the cone. What is the one third of the radius? 3. Sorry, one third is nothing but one third of 9. So 42 plus 3 is equal to 45. So the answer will be equal to 45.
నువ్వు ఏం ఇందాక నుంచి తిన్నాక అంటున్నావు పిల్లలు ఏం బాగలేస్తుందే మేము అటెండెన్స్ అనే వేసుకుని కొద్దిగా చూడు అటెండెన్స్ వేస్తున్నాము అటెండెన్స్ ఇన్నిసార్లు వేయరు నీకు పిల్లవి మర్చిపోయిన అప్పుడే హలో ఫ్యాకల్టీ నువ్వు స్టూడెంటా ఫ్యాకల్టీరా
నెక్స్ట్
ఇదిగో కనిపించిందా అటెండెన్స్ రా చూపిస్తా ఇంకా కనిపించకపోతే హలో అటెంచి
the circumference of the semicircle is 72 centimeter and the length of rectangle is twice the radius of the semicircle. If the area of rectangle is 448, then find the perimeter of the rectangle. What is the circumference of semicircle will be equal to 22 pi r square pi r plus 2r will be equal to 72, where if I take r is common, 22 by 7 plus 2 is equal to 72. So 7 2s are 14, where r into 14 plus 22 equal to 36 by 7 is equal to 72. So 36 ones are 36 twos are, where r equal to 14, and what is given, length of rectangle is twice the radius of semicircle. So length of rectangle will be equal to twice the radius of circle. 2 into 14 will be equal to 28. If the area of rectangle, what is the area of rectangle? Area of rectangle is L into B. L into B equal to 448. Then B will be equal to 448 divided by 28. In 8 table 8, we are getting 8 8 6 are 48. Only one time we are getting 8 6 are 48. So the answer equal to B equal to 16. Then find the perimeter of rectangle. We know the length, we know the breadth. Then we can find out perimeter of rectangle. 2 times of L plus B, where L equal to 28, B equal to 16. 28 plus 16 equal to 44. 44 times of 2 equal to 88. So the answer equal to 88 will be our answer. The ratio of the area of rectangle and square. The ratio of the area of rectangle and square. So area of rectangle and area of square will be equal to 2 by 3 if the side of the square and length of rectangle is equal to the perimeter of rectangle. Side of square and the length of rectangle is equal to the is equal. Okay. And the perimeter of rectangle. What is the perimeter of rectangle? 2 times of p equal to 2 times of L plus b equal to 60, where L plus b equal to 30, where L plus b equal to 30, and is given area of rectangle and the side of square will be equal to 2x and 3x, and also is given the side of square and the length of rectangle is equal. Side of square and length of rectangle is equal. Side of square and length of rectangle, and both of them are equal in the sense we can add these two, so it will be equal to 30 is cancelled, so 2 plus 3 equal to 5 times of x is equal to 30, where x equal to 6, and also what is the is given side of square will be equal to length of rectangle. So what is the length of a rectangle? Length of rectangle will be equal to 6 into 3 equal to 18. 6 into 3 equal to 18, where x equal to 6. 6 into 3 equal to 18. And the perimeter, what we need to find out? Perimeter of square. Perimeter of square will be equal to 4 times of a, where a is nothing but length of the rectangle and side of square both will be same. 18 into 4 equal to 72. So the answer equal to 72. If the ratio of the radius of the cylinder to the cone will be equal to the radius of the cylinder to the cone. Cylinder will be equal to pi r square h and cone will be equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. The ratio of the radius of cylinder to the radius of cone. Cone will be equal to 1 by 3. Okay, where pi is cancelled. The ratio of the height of the cone to the cylinder is 3 is to 5. height of the cone, height of the cone to the cylinder is 3:5. If the ratio of radius of the cylinder to cone is 3:2, radius of cylinder R by okay. Okay. Final ratio is what we need to find out is then find the ratio of the volume of cone to the cylinder. What is the volume of cone? 1 by 3 pi r square h divided by volume of cylinder equal to pi r square h. Pi is cancelled. Now 1 by 3 times of is given ratio of radius of cylinder. What is the radius of cylinder? 3x and cone will be equal to 2x. Cone. On numerator I have written cone, on the denominator I have written cylinder. Cone will be equal to 2x and 2x divided by pi is cancelled 3x and 3x, and the ratio of the height of the cone will be equal to 3x. Height of the cone equal to 3x and cylinder will be equal to 5x. Cylinder will be equal to 5x. So here 3 is cancelled and x cube is cancelled. 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9, 9 5s are 45. So that is 4 by 45. 4 by 45. Yes, we are having the options 4 by 45. What is here? The ratio of radius of cylinder. The radius of cylinder and cone. Radius. On both the cases, we are having radius R and R. Radius of cylinder is 3 times and radius of cone will be equal to 2 times. And the height of cone to height of cylinder. So that will be equal to cone will be equal to 3 times and cylinder equal to 5 times. X in all the cases x is cancelled, 3 is cancelled, 1/3, and we are left with 2 2s are 4 and 3 3 3s are 9, 9 5s are 45. So the answer will be equal to 4 by 45. The sum of the length, breadth, and breadth of the rectangle is and the side of square. The sum of the length, breadth, and side of a square. So we can go with A will be equal to 120. If the perimeter of rectangle, what is the perimeter of rectangle? P will be equal to 2 times of L plus B is equal to 180. So where we can write L plus B equal to 90, where I can substitute L plus B equal to 90, where A equal to 30. Find the area of square. What is the area of square? Where A square will be equal to 30 square. 30 square equal to 900. 30 square equal to 900. What is the answer for this one? We know data sufficiency, right? Whether the data is sufficient to answer the question or not. So statement one alone, statement two alone, and either statement one or statement two alone. So let's see the question. What is the speed of the train? What is the speed of the train? By using statement one, can I find out the answer or not? By using statement two, can I find the answer? Or else both the statement are satisfy the condition or not? Or else both the statements are not satisfying the condition. Or else by using statement one itself, we are getting the answer. Or else by using statement two only, we are getting the answer. So which one is the correct one here? What is the speed of the train? What is the speed of the train? Distance equal to speed into time. Distance equal to speed into time. A train crosses a standing mine. A train crosses a pole or a man. Both are same. A train crosses a pole or a man. Then the distance traveled by a train will be equal to its own length. So its own length, the length of the train is crosses in 9 seconds. So here distance equal to speed into time. We know distance, so we don't know the distance here. So length of the train we don't know itself. Length of the train is crosses by 9 seconds. So we can't find out the speed of the train by using statement 1. And next statement, the train crosses 240 meters long platform in 24 seconds. A train crosses platform in how many seconds? 24 seconds. A train crosses platform is nothing but how much distance it is crosses. So length of the train plus length of the platform. We don't know the length of the train. Length of the train we don't know. We know the length of the platform. So it will be equal to length of the train plus 240 will be equal to 24 seconds. So by using statement 2 also we are not getting the answer. So can I get the answer by using both the options? Let's see. So by reading statement 1 and 2 together. A train crosses a train crosses a pole in 9 seconds. A train crosses a pole in 9 seconds. A train crosses 240 meters platform in 24 seconds. Now LT is cancelled. Difference is 240 will be equal to 24 minus 9 will be equal to 13. So I will get 1 second. In 13 seconds, train is crosses 240 meters. Where 1 second I will get the value 240 by 24 minus it is 15. Sorry, 15. 240 by 15. So that will be equal to meter per second I am getting. So whether it is speed of the train we are getting. So where 1 second a train is crosses 240 by 15 meter per second, 18 meter per second. So it will be equal to 18 meter per second. On both the conditions we need to take. By using 192 we can find out the answer. Okay. So by using 192. If the statement together are necessary to answer the question. Okay. Together are required. Next. Next. What is the answer here? In a team of 11, the average age of 11 players is 28. What is the age of the captain? Out of 11 players, the age of captain we need the average age of 11 players is 28. What is the age of captain? So total is given. So total average will be equal to sum by number. Average equal to sum by number. So what is the average? 28. So sum we can find out number equal to 11. Where sum equal to 28 into 11. Just write down 28 into 11. The captain is 11 years older than the youngest player. We don't know youngest player age, so we can't find out the captain age by using first one. It is not possible. Second one, the average age of 10 players other than captain is 27.3. Total number of players is 11 players. Average will be equal to 28. So other than the captain is given 10 players. 10 players average will be equal to 27.3. Then we can find out the sum. So that will be equal to 273. So here sum equal to 28 into 11. Here sum equal to 10 into 27.3. So we don't know exact value, but we can find out the answer by using 2. Statement 2 alone is sufficient to answer the question. Statement 2 alone is sufficient to answer the question. Next. Did the person A get profit? Whether A is getting profit or not. First statement first. The person A purchased 9 bananas for 30 rupees. So statement 1 is given cost price. Statement 1 is given cost price. What is the cost price? 30 by 9 cost price. So by using statement 1, we can't find out the profit. So to get profit, we need required cost price, selling price. Difference. If difference is SP is greater than CP, then only we can say that we are getting profit. Next. So by using cost price, so we can't find out whether we are getting. So SP is not given, we can't find out the profit. Person A sold 8 bananas out of 9 bananas for 30. So by using 2, so he is selling 8 bananas out of 9 for 32 rupees. Again, by using statement 1 is not sufficient. Statement 2 is also not sufficient. Statement 1 is given CP. Statement 2 is given SP. So by using statement 1, there is no SP. By using statement 2,